Hey guys, welcome back to Fury Time channel. Tyson Fury could fight Anthony Joshua in a massive Wembley fight according to top ranks Bob Arum. There is a chance Anthony Joshua could fight Tyson Fury next. Top ranks Bob Arum has revealed, and it might yet take place at Wembley Stadium. That historic showdown is widely expected to lead a rematch. Fury is the leading rival from the UK. His former champion Joshua, who is now on a 3-fight winning streak, and an all-British showdown between the pair would be another major event. Looking at Tyson Fury, I think he have a massive fight hopefully in the UK at Wembley Stadium against Joshua. That would really put an exclamation point to his great career, Arum said. Fury versus Joshua could even happen sooner than that. There is always a chance when there is one entity putting up the money, as in the case the sovereign fund, the entertainment division in Saudi Arabia. They can have a tremendous influence on the fighters, and maybe if Fury is successful, they can make it worthwhile. The Saudis also with having all this money, Bob Arum said, who can dictate the plays, are also very intelligent, and that they would, I think, like nothing more than to do that fight in Wembley with 95,000 people, where they were the promoters, Arum said. Anthony Joshua commented on the possibility of facing Tyson Fury in a bout. Former heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua has commented on the possibility of facing WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. I said, "Now you are speaking my language, so out of that pool, I believe that's who I'm gonna be fighting. One of those. We are on the same page, and he is on the same page as the fans as well. Turki Al-Sheikh trying to deliver what the fans want. I know they won the big fight with Tyson Fury, and he is working on it, but Fury's got his obligations, so I've gotta make sure I stay focused and disciplined, keep stream rolling through opponents, so I can get closer and closer to having the opportunity of me versus Tyson Fury," Joshua said. Earlier, Joshua revealed when he will have his next fight. Among the potential opponents are AJ, Deontay Wilder, Zhang Jili, as well as Filip Hrgović and Daniel Dubois. According to AJ, he will step into the ring on either September 20th or 21st at Wembley Stadium in London. Among his potential opponents are the winners of the fights between Deontay Wilder and Zhang Jili, as well as Filip Hrgović and Daniel Dubois. That is what I'm being told. If they say it, they usually stick to their word. So let's carry on. Wembley, September 20th and 21. As for opponents, Filip Hrgović, Daniel Dubois, Zhang Jili, and Deontay Wilder. So if one of them looks good, whoever looks the best. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh said to me, "I want you to fight him," AJ said. Deontay Wilder gives glowing reviews of Eddie Hearn amid new partnership. Wilder has put his feud with Hearn aside to sign with the promoter for his upcoming fight against Zhang Jili in the hopes of securing the fight against Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder is glad to be working with Eddie Hearn after years of feuding with the boxing promoter. Former heavyweight championship Wilder spent almost a decade going back and forth with Hearn over an ill-fated against Joshua. Wilder was expected to face AJ if he beat Joseph Parker last December, but ruined plans of an illustrious two-fight deal when he put on a poor display to lose on points. Hearn is now promoting Wilder at the upcoming Matchroom vs Queensberry 5 vs 5 event on June 1st, as the American takes on fellow KO artist Zhang Jili, who was also beaten by Parker in his last fight. This beautiful thing. Over years of back and forth, disagreements and different little things, but life brings about a change, and the change is always good, Wilder said. When you look at it, you have to look at the landscape of right now, and you have got some interesting guys like the Saudis that are in there changing everything about boxing. The way we promote it, the way we will line up fights, and all those different things. Why not have the chance of being able to work with each other? We don't have to like each other to do business, but sometimes when you have been around a person long enough, you understand their ways and they understand your ways, and you can so exist with each other. That's what it's all about. I'm glad that we are at this point in time where we can so exist with each other, because I'm always a promoter's dream. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.